You have probably seen the hype around the new Gemma 4 model, but seeing it run natively on a phone is a different story entirely. Google just released a new app to benchmark exactly what it's capable of. So let's dive in and test it out. This is how the screen, the dashboard of the Google AI Edge Gallery looks like. Now I have multiple option on this screen. So if you see, uh, the very first option we have is AI chat, then agent skill, and there's many other options are there. We'll go through this, but let's start with the very first one, which is AI chat. If I click on this, you'll see, if you scroll down, you will be able to see multiple models here, and you can download any of this model based on your specification of your phone, based on your requirements. And before that, I just want to show you my phone configuration. This is a very mid-range phone, not very advanced, and it's a very basic phone. Not if I'll call it basic, it's not very basic, but yeah, it's a close to mid-range phone. If you see the processor, it's 2.8 gigahertz Dimensity 7200 processor. It's octa core, and it has 8 GB of RAM, and another 8 GB is virtual RAM. So let's not consider that as a 16 GB RAM. It's just a 8 GB RAM, and it's running on Android 15, and it has 128 GB of storage. So this very like normal phone, which most of the people, I guess, might be using. So next to it, let's come back to our gallery, where we have a list of models, and you can download, as I said, as per your requirements. I felt this one, Gemma 4 E2B, it is most recommended one, so I downloaded beforehand. If you want, you can go ahead with any other model you like. Now let me quickly click on the try it now. It will ask you for right to proceed, because it takes a lot of memory, because when you start inferencing, the model goes directly into the RAM and it will consume a lot of memory. So let's proceed, and it will, if you see at the top, it is loading, and now it's loaded. It didn't take so long, but depending on your device, it might take longer, or it can load faster. So this is a chat interface where I'm simply going to ask, what are you capable of? So let's see. So again, this entire thing is running on my phone, and the entire this output which you're seeing is directly processing on the device itself. And if you can see, it's quite fast, and you can use it even without internet. So it's quite good, I guess. So if you see, it's giving answers. So what it can do, it can like answer questions, summarization, translation, creative writing, explanation and elaboration, code generation and assistance, text transformation. So just 2.5 GB of like size of model is capable of so many things, and it has multimodality. Text input, image input, audio input. So you can give the input and it can do. I'll come to that part as well. There's other options are there. I'll keep this model because in my phone, uh, I'm using this model for most of my tasks. So I'll show you that. So generate image or audio. Oh, okay, sorry. This is what it cannot do. It cannot generate image or audio, access real-time information, perform physical action. And so if you see, it has written it cannot access real time in the why what I cannot do section. If you see, it cannot access real time information, but if in the bracket, if you see, it's saying without tool. So you can use the tool, and you might be able to, I have not explored it, but you will be able to use it, I guess. So another thing, so yeah, uh, if you see, you can also ask many other question. Uh, who is who is Trump? Let's see how it come up in. So this model is trained until the data of 2025. I don't remember the month, but yeah. So uh, I hope. Uh, okay, let me ask it. How recent info you can give? Okay, so let's see how. So if you can see, the knowledge cutoff date of this model is January 2025. So so the knowledge cutoff of this model is January 2025. So anything after January 2025, we won't be able to get it. But before that, most of the things you will be able to find it. Great. So this is chat and it looks good. And I feel like it's capable of many things. And I can also see the history. Let's not go into that. Now let me go to the agent skill, what it can do with the agent skill. Again, I'm selecting the same model, Gemma 4 E2B8, and this is 2.5 GB model. And okay, I don't need to download any other. If you want to try, you can definitely try other models also. So the one problem I saw is every time I'm going through any other options, it simply go ahead and load that model. I think whenever I'm closing anything, it's taking those model out of the memory. Okay, so you can type any of the things, but these are the skills already there. You can generate the QR code, query Wikipedia, track moves, and so this is what it was telling. If you want to query Wikipedia and the latest information from the Wikipedia, if you want to summarization, that you can do it. And let me do this first, select the first option. You can also type it, but I had this option to select from. So let's see how it come up. Sumi, this is what Google Plex on interactive map. So it is loading and it is calling JavaScript, right? And now it has generated a map for me and it looks like, okay, it's a interactive map. Wow, this is cool. So uh, this is in my inside this app itself. Let's close it. So this is edge agent skill. You can use the agent skill as well. You can also like add the skill. I think you can add the images and all these things while interacting. So other than that, if you can click on this one, uh, it get reset. But next to it, if you see, there's a setting button is there. So basically, you can also do certain type of modification like max token. You can increase, decrease, top key, top P, temperature, all these things you can do. So if you go through this, you will find out there's a like the kind of output you get depend on this configuration. If you like change the temperature, like if you want some creative writing, you can increase the temperature, which will give you the more creative writing. But if you want some consistent answer, you can reduce the temperature. So there's few things are there you can explore about this, but just I wanted to show you that these things you can definitely check out. And you can even select the accelerator, either you want to run it through GPU or CPU, that also you can do it from here. So yeah, you can explore this as well. So this is all about agent skill. I'll quickly go ahead and click on the ask image option, where I'll again select this proceed, and I can simply give a maximum of 10 images per chat, and it will give me, or it can tell me about that uh, you can ask question about these images. If I see, what do you see in the image? And again, this is just a reminder that this whole things is happening on my phone, and it's all private. It's not going on the cloud. I'm not uh, like I don't need to access. I don't need to have the access of the internet, and you can see it find out everything about this image, and it is giving me. If you see the image, I think this is how the image looks like, and it is showing me this all the buttons which is visible, and background context, keyboard, foreground. So I think this is quite accurate, and I don't expect anything more than this with a 2.5 GB size of model. So great. Now next is our audio scribe. Similarly, this whole thing revolves around this. Uh, so my main agenda was to show you this app and what is it is capable of. To so that's what I want to show. And one very interesting thing I found out that they have created a game inside it. This is a tiny garden app, and for this is uh like uh like a smaller model, which I think is like uh optimized for like only for this specific purpose. So the size of this model is way smaller. It's only 289 MB, and so you can think about the use cases like application of this model. You can create any mobile application based on your demand and based on your need. You can reduce the size, you can optimize the model and reduce the size of the model according to your need. So that large size model is capable of many things, but if you want any specific use case, the model can the size can go way smaller. If you see in this case, so if I say uh, flower, sunflower at 2, so okay, we have to flower this, like plant this. Sorry for my English. We have to plant this flower on this blocks, and this game goes around like planting the flower on all this block, and you have to unblock this section. Uh, this is how it goes. So this is completely a text-based game where you give instruction. You cannot actually move anything around on the screen. You need to give the instruction, and as per the instruction this game will like uh what we say, based on your instruction the game will uh so based on your instruction the game will advance. So it only takes the instruction, right? So this is another thing. We have the another prompt lab. Let's get into it. So in the lab, you can like either you can write any preform anything and again give the prompt. And this is again this is where you write any content. You can paste it also, and you can ask it to rewrite into your formal, informal, or casual or friendly way. Again you can summarize the thing. Also there's a like you can also generate the code snippet. If you see there's a multiple language support. Sadly I didn't find Dart or Flutter, uh, but it's okay. Kotlin is there, so let me ask it to generate code for coroutine. Co- Let's see how it goes. General code for Google. Let's see how it works. Okay, it giving a simple launch block structure substance. Okay, so I feel like it's quite fast as well. Like running, like working very nicely, and you can see it has generated the core routine, which is a very like useful topic in Kotlin. So let me stop it. I don't want to go through all this thing. But you can see you can even use this for coding purpose as well. So it is capable of that as well. Mm, So the last thing I want to cover is this again, a more optimized uh, this model, mobile action, where you have either you can hold and give the instruction, you can click on this button and write the prompt, or you can simply select the option from here. So if I like click on the send email, uh, so basically what it does, it simply creates some random email and it asks to share. Or I can also click on the flashlight on. So it will simply, uh, I can't show you that, but my flashlight is on now. I think I can show you. See, if I turn it off, if I'll ask it to turn it off, it's turned off. Yeah. So this is how it works. So I feel like that's all about this demo. I hope you liked it. Thank you. Thank you very much.